Yo, what's going on, interwebs, not nation? Today, one of my favorite characters to ever been in a fighting game, Eddy Gordo from Tekken series.
Tá brincando comigo?
Pega, pega, pi.
This is who we're doing our Dread review on today. I realized that, fictional characters are in fact inspirations in the Dreadlock game as well. And myself, I've been playing Tekken since a youth, and Eddy Gordo has always been one of my favorite characters on the game. I've always loved his locks and his capoeira moves. So today is definitely a tribute to Eddy Gordo, where you can see he's a video game character from Tekken series by Namco Bandai. The character is a Brazilian capoeira fighter. Eddy made his debut in the arcade version of Tekken 3 in 1997. His first console appearance was in 1998 on the PlayStation. Eddy has since appeared in every game thereafter. He also shares the same character as Christy Monteiro from Tekken 4 and Tekken 5, which is the female counterpart of Eddy, but in fact they are the same character. And now Eddy Gordo here is actually quite cool because of his capoeira. I mean, capoeira is definitely very popular in Brazil, definitely very popular amongst dreads out there. And this is the fighting technique that does look like a breakdancing. And it's very cultural. I did do it for 6 months when I was in college, and it's something I actually wish I continued to do. Shout out Dreadlocks for learning capoeira as of recently. Shout out to Eddie Braxton. Is it Eddie B, who also been doing capoeira on Instagram. I see you guys. And it's definitely pretty dope to see this sort of thing happening, inspiration wise with the dreads. Now, Eddy's dreads always have been around the optimal length being like just around chin height, and obviously since he's a character, they never grow, they never update his look or appearance or his age or anything, but his dreads still pretty much remain the same. Now, if these were real locks, being from Brazil, Eddy would probably have them being twisted. Now, I mean, these kind of look like they've been crocheted or even free-formed a little bit. The thickness of them, very light coloring on them, but you can notice that he has the blunted tips, and he always has them tied back no matter what. He never wears them down in the video game. You can find him like with some frosted tips at times, and the older Eddy also had bleach in there as well. So he has kind of changed over the years, but nothing too crazy. The cool thing about Eddy Gordo is that he's played by a guy named Lateef Crowder. Lateef Crowder, you've seen him on the channel before, and he is a stunt double actor, martial artist. You might have seen him with Tony Jaa, The Protector, Falcon Rising. He's even in Twilight. And it's funny because he actually does kind of look like Eddy Gordo a little bit. His dreads being a little bit different here, but it's cool that there is a resemblance. Of course, this was a video from the Dread review in the past. Lateef Crowder has some very long locks, dread bun intact, and this is actually him playing Eddy Gordo in real life. But if you look at Eddy, specifically from 1997 down to 2018, we're looking 20 years later. Obviously the graphics have gotten a lot better, and his locks have gotten a lot thicker actually as well. I would go ahead and say that Eddy Gordo is free-forming his dreads, but if you look at pictures like this, he has had the sides and the back tapered for quite some time to enhance his ponytail look. Here's a picture of Eddy Gordo with Christy Monteiro, the counterpart of him, the Brazilian female capoeira artist. They're both really good characters in the game. And what I like to look for actually is pictures like this, where people are cosplaying these characters in real life. So this is maybe what he could look like in real life. Now here again is another character cosplay of Eddy Gordo with some real life locks. This man here doing the same thing, Eddy Gordo. So I mean, very likable character at these cosplay conventions. The picture here of Eddie. This one is actually really sick. I like this one a lot. Eddy Gordo with his dreads coming down his face here. Eddy Gordo here. This is a really dope picture of a cosplay artist. You know, even the white man doing the cosplay of Eddy Gordo because he's got the long locks. Eddy Gordo here again with the leopard jackets. So I mean, you let me know in the comments below who here is doing Eddy Gordo the best in this cosplay. This is really sick here with Mokojin character. Eddy Gordo here again, wow. And here's that white guy again here with the Eddy Gordo outfit on. You know what it is. Definitely Lateef Crowder holds it down the best because he is the original innovator of the character, the original. And we even got a girl here dressed up as Eddie himself with the dreads and the braids. Pretty cool. And actually here's someone dressed up as Christy Monteiro. Even though she doesn't have locks, hella dope. So Eddy Gordo definitely rocking the dreads, you know, rather profusely in the game. And if you are interested in getting dreads like Eddy Gordo, you basically need to get some dyed blonde, a couple of the tips bleached, shave the sides, shave the back, have some high tops going. And this is actually one of the few pictures I've seen of Eddie with his hair down. And this picture being one of him with his hair with his locks down, and they actually kind of look more free-formed in this picture more than anything because the tips aren't really blunted, they're clumpy, wispy, you know, different sizes. So I would actually prefer to see Eddie's dreads like this in game opposed to them being tied back all the time. Maybe we could get a bit more motion in there. But I'm definitely appreciating the character art here as well from, you know, these talented artists. But I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick dread review on the fictional Eddy Gordo from Tekken series by Namco Bandai. Let me know in the comments below what other fictional characters you're interested in seeing. I do got some more games coming up and some more cartoon characters with dreads. Just trying to switch it up, keep it different, keep it creative here on the channel, and you know what it is. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, one love, stay happy and nappy, and I'll see you guys in the next Dreadlock update. Adios.
Deviation.
Dreadlock